ọ̀run, kùtùkùtù ọ̀la bàbá, ọ̀rọ̀ gan jùlọ. Ìwọ náà ní, bá ń juwọ́ sọ́ba àwọn ọba, bá ń gbóṣù máa ń dáre fún, tí àjọ sọ wípé ní gbogbo ọ̀nà, ẹ ṣé. Ayé èèyàn wọ̀nyí ẹ sọ̀rọ̀. Ní gbogbo ọ̀nà, ẹ ṣé bàbá. Only cause láti yìí mọ́ mi àti dáná.
You have every reason to praise it.
Sonata ń lọ sọ́sìdì lórí epo.
When you remove subsidy,
Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ ló lè ní ohun lókùnkùn ìfiṣàrẹ̀ lọ́dẹ̀ kúrò. Lọ́nà lọ sọ́sìdì kúrò.
has it removed subsidy over your life?
Lọ́nà ní ókè eré ni mo tẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣèdájọ́ mi.
I want to judge
Lára
them.
àwọn ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀.
Or
Mo
most,
fẹ́ pa wọ́n fún ìṣẹ́jú márùn-ún.
I want to kill us as a family.
Ayé mi Spanish.
So they will grow.
Ẹ dá mi lóhùn.
We have to be thanking God at all times. We're supposed to be thanking God often and often. It is a pity. It is a pity. Majority of us never knew what God is doing in our lives. Whosoever wakes up in the morning, please, my brother, thank God. I was at the Federal Medical Center yesterday. I'm putting it to you. It is only those who are alive that has the temerity to be thanking God at all times. If you have a perusa of any word in an hospital, you will be conspicuously carried away. He whosoever loves himself or herself needed to be thanking God aggressively at all times. It is not every day that legendary warlord Olowo Ajaka perpetrated evil. Chojojuma Ajaka Muchubi. If you are alive, have it at the back of your mind that you needed to be aggressively thanking God at all times. I am putting it to you. Some weeks ago, a lot of sorrowful phenomena happened in our kingdom here that people were not interested in voicing it out. A young, dynamic, promising man about to graduate from the Nigerian law school left this sinful world after completing what we call law school academics. It is not, however, very easy. To go to the Nigerian law school is over 2 million naira. The parents, they worked assiduously. They paid for the school fees of this young, dynamic, promising child from a heavily loaded family dynasty in our kingdom here. Just 2 days to graduate, the guy left this sinful world. Yes. Not quite 2 or a day after, another young promising child. I don't know. He whosoever is alive needed to be thanking God aggressively. If you are rich, if you are poor, one day we must say goodbye to this sinful world. Just have a perusa at the same time. Somebody who has been working for years and left this sinful world at the ripe age of 82 years. Are you aware that people are mourning? When he wanted to die, he even died in a very powerful hospital in the United Kingdom. People are still mourning him. So whosoever is alive today needed to be thanking God. I have to doff my hat for Honorable Oluwole Emmanuel Ogumolashui for joining us this morning. In the morning, you are going to be blessed. In the afternoon, you are going to be blessed. Ojuale Eni Baje, because we saw all what you have been doing in our kingdom. It is not everybody that can be satisfied but you have vehemently, if not obviously, tried your best in the history, in the political odyssey of Ondo State. And I have the concrete belief, combined with heavily loaded evidences, that the sky is the beginning for you in Jesus' mighty name. Today, I am not supposed to be out because of my health issue, but I have to thank my official sponsor, that is that heavily loaded senior data scientist, Olanrewaju Haruna Obanigba. I have to thank him very well because whosoever knew him will realize that he was the one that discovered who I am, and he has been the one that has been taking good care of me since all these days. I have to extend my thanks to that heavily loaded nomenclature in faraway Abuja, who vehemently said I should not die because of my health issue. God Almighty will bless her for me in Jesus' mighty name. Yesterday, I received a call from the US. Because when you are good, people will know that you are good. And when you are bad, people will know that you are bad. I received a very powerful call yesterday from the US. Guess who called me? You see, a lot of people never knew what God is doing in individuals' lives. That was why I said it is not every day that legendary warlord, Olówàjàká, perpetrated evil. Somebody called me yesterday. The person happens to be a heavily loaded chief, very powerful chief in our kingdom here. That is Alhaji Fatai Oladuba, Adafewu of our kingdom. Adafewu of our kingdom. I am telling you, Adafewu. Those of you who grew up in our, we still recollect the story of that heavily loaded Fatai Oladuba. Majority of people knew him to be one of the palace boys or one of the head of the palace boys. I am putting it to you today. He called me all the way from the US. He said there are people and there are people. He said today, the 15th day of July, that the heavily loaded nomenclature, a heavily loaded, powerful nomenclature in our kingdom here, who resides in the US, is by day today. He said the woman should be aggressively celebrated, and that is Erelu Atoyegbe. Erelu Atoyegbe. I told you, Erelu Atoyegbe has vehemently assisted 99.9% of all our born indigenous citizens. Quote me. If you write letter W, you'll be looking at that letter W as W. Others will be looking at it as 3. Some will be looking at it as M. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? Erelu Atoyegbe has virtually exhibited a bilateral combination of good character. That is why we will continually continue to respect her maturity, her objectivity, and sagacity at all times. That is why Fatai, Alhaji Fatai Oladuba, deposited a heavily loaded amount in the Banka King. Yes. So we have to greet Erelu Atoyegbe. We need to celebrate her aggressively, purposely, because Erelu Atoyegbe, as well as Erelu Adeshu of Ayeka Kingdom in Otukwa local government, embodies excellence. Let us come together to celebrate this remarkable individual. We know her to be a compounded kindness personality, very, very kind. We knew her to be a heavily loaded mentally giant phenomenon. We knew her to be wide-ranging in terms of knowledge. That is, the mental flaw is macroscopically oriented. I'm talking of Erelu Atoyegbe, very tall, very beautiful. When he was at the AUD Comprehensive High School, people knew her to be a compounded fashionista. So we will continually continue to respect her maturity, her objectivity, and sagacity at all times, purposely because She possessed exemplary character. Her exemplarity has responsibly arrested my sense of rationalism today to rationalize her among the intellectuals in the field of all her academic vivaciousness, well-read, well-versed, widely traveled. As I'm talking to you now, is one of the conspicuous working class nurses in the US. Yes. He once told me, he said he worked 40-something hours in a day. 40-something hours. Non-stop. Standing. Taking good care of lives. So we needed to celebrate Erelu Atoyegbe today. Courtesy, the person that sent me to celebrate with her today is Fatai, Alhaji Fatai Oladugba, aka Fatai Palace, our Palace Boys. Today is a compounded multi-billionaire in the US. So it is very good to be good in life. Those of you who knew the history in those days, they will tell you Fatai Palace will never commit any atrocity. Fatai Palace will be telling you, don't do this, do that. I'm telling you today, if you want to say anything about him, you will discover that God is on his side in the US. For the yes, you know I cannot come out and be shouting anyhow, despite the fact of my health challenges. I cannot just come out and be shouting without something being deposited in my account. You could see my office here now. So before you can say, I should assist you to say happy birthday to an hegemonial phenomenon, you know something might have conspicuously exchanged, not in Naira anyway, in dollars. So I have to thank Alhaji Fatai for exhibiting that compounded behavioral patternism by depositing such an amount, huge amount of money in my account that I should be celebrating Erelu Atoyegbe. Yes, a very powerful nomenclature in our kingdom here. Everybody knew her. Yes. You join me in wishing Erelu Helen Agun a happy birthday. May her life continue to be blessed with good health, happiness, and fulfillment. In Jesus' mighty name. Individualism usually pave way for collectivism. Purposely because of Erelu Atoyegbe. Oṣé bàbá, oṣé bàbá, oṣé Jésù, oṣé bàbá, oṣé Jésù, oṣé bàbá. Yes. Johnson Osedimelẹ́yìn, thank you for joining us here. Daniel Ayodeji Olúpọ̀nà, Ìrátọ́ Olówó, from far away Norway, thank you for joining us here. Purposely because God is involved in the odyssey of their lives. We have to be thanking God aggressively for the good things He has been doing in the history of our lives.
ìràwọ̀ tó ń ṣọlá. Ẹ̀mí mímọ́ bàbá mi ìràwọ̀ tó ń ṣògo. Olùgbàlà bàbá mi ìràwọ̀ tó ń ṣọlá.
Johnson Osedimileyi, thank you for joining us here. I know a lot of people, they knew all what is happening. The only thing I would like you people to realize is that you needed to take good care of your health. Your health is so important in life. So I thank God. I thank everybody that has vehemently decided to join us in celebrating with Erelu Atoyegbe, a compounded egalitarianist in our kingdom here, a double-breasted chief. Yes. Erelu Atoyegbe of our kingdom. And Erelu, yes, Erelu Atoyegbe of our kingdom, very powerful chieftaincy title be given to him. And in Ayeka there, Erelu Adeshua of Ayeka Kingdom in Okitipupa local government. That is why we call him a double-breasted chieftaincy title holder in our kingdom here. Good things I told you will never depart from our kingdom. I thank all those who have vehemently decided to join us. We thank Honorable West. Yes, Okumolachi. I told you he's a compounded multidimensionalist. Johnson Osedimileyi, I got my heart for you. I extend my greetings to that heavily loaded nomenclature. Yes, the Bashegun of our kingdom. That is and Yeye Bashegun of our kingdom. The two of them are interpolaterally cemented together in faraway Australia. That is Dr. Olabode Samuel Osedimileyi. Yes. A 1992 graduate from Imade College and happens to be the senior prefect of Imade College in those years. Today, is highly successful medical practitioner in faraway Australia. He went to the Conventional University of Ilorin where he had his MBBS, MBBS, that is Bachelor of Medicine and Surgery. Bachelor of Medicine and Surgery. Today, he's a highly successful medical doctor in faraway Australia. All of them, they connived together they took a very powerful care of our amiable Kabiyesi Ogwaluwaye Odigo Okun Araparibi, the audacity of hope in our kingdom here. I told you, the issue of Google things have just come to stay, purposely because of Oba Dr. Ajibade Gbadegesi Ogunye III, a compounded technocrat, a high-powered barrister who possesses exemplary character, whose exemplarity has responsibly arrested my sense of rationalism to continue to respect his maturity, his objectivity, and sagacity at all times in our kingdom. Omotolani Bamidele, thank you for joining us here live from Akure. We are celebrating that compounded egalitarianism. Erelu Atoyegbe of our kingdom, that is Ndinfamu Agun, under the hegemony of Alhaji Fatai Oladugba, Omobudinka King, for happy birthday. And you knew if she has not done something executively well in the US, nobody will ask us to be congratulating or celebrating her on her birthday. That is Erelu Atoyegbe, a compounded technocrat in our kingdom here. Thank God for our lives. Thank God for our lives. Because God is involved in the odyssey of our lives. That is why all the good things we have been clamoring for, we continually continue to be materialistically oriented in our kingdom here. Yes. Omotolani Bamidele, I powerfully you are going to be blessed. Whether you like it or not, you needed to serve God purposely, because our God is the only God that needed to be celebrated in life. Omotolani Bamidele, that compounded socialite. Yes, compounded socialite. Who believe in what we call absolute humanitarianism. God will continually continue to bless you in far away Akure. Before I can be able to be shouting like this, I am putting it to you that heavily loaded Alhaji Fatai Oladuba has virtually burst my brain. He said I should be celebrating Erelu Atoyegbe in an aggressive phenomenon in our kingdom. I have started. I just want to say, it was God. Without God, there's nothing you can do. Yes. aláìmoore kúrò lọ́nà jẹ́njó. Yeah. Yeah. We needed to thank God. 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 Purposely because of the dexterity of that heavily loaded nomenclature. Erelu Atoyegbe needed to be celebrated aggressively in faraway United States. Let me quickly tell you who she is. Yes, Erelu Atoyegbe, let me quickly tell you. Yes, Erelu Atoyegbe is the president of our First Ladies Association. Our First Ladies Association. Erelu Atoyegbe is the president Unique Sisters Club International. She is currently the vice president association of our chiefs in the diaspora, and the financial secretary of World Council of our association, WOCO, in the US. Erelu Adeshewa is the Erelu Adeshewa of Ayeka Kingdom in Okitupa local government, as well as Erelu Atoyegbe, somebody who has the capability and the agility to carry chieftaincy title. Atoyegbe, that is, he has the temerity, the powerity, the audacity. I don't know. To lift up a heavily loaded chieftaincy title. That is the meaning of Atoyegbe. To carry, who has the gigantic phenomenon, the stature alone is superstitive. So I'm putting it to you. Let's celebrate this extraordinary woman with all our might. Her philanthropic gestures have touched countless lives, inspiring a new generation of leaders. May her birthday be as vibrant and impactful as her spirit. Yes, happy birthday, Erelu Elimfamuagu, Queen of Valor, community leader, a great philanthropist. Happy birthday, which is to you purposely because you are an egalitarianist. Ẹnu Pirimika Kẹ́ òun ọ̀pẹ Alhaji Fatai Ọládùgbà, the Adafewu of our kingdom, is based in the US as well. Since yesterday, he said, I must celebrate you. Happy birthday to you. Prince Ojomo, thank you for joining us here. God will powerfully continually continue to bless you. Extend my greetings to your brother, Idowu Adetobi. We thank God for our lives. Yes. They say you begin to be creating happiness for yourself. Either you like it or not, you need to be creating happiness for yourself. Yes. Adwa. Yes. Omo Tolani Bamidele Ogoya Buyo, anywhere you are. We have to thank our amiable Kabesi over there, Ogwaluwaye Odigo Okun Arabarigi. Thank you. I drop my heart for you. We have to thank the executive governor of Ondo State here, Honorable Dr. Lucky Orimisan Ayedatua. I have to thank you because he stood by his words. Yes, stood by his words. All what he said he wanted to be doing in our kingdom, he has started doing it. Somebody said, remaining all those who have retired. I'm telling you, last week, all those who have retired, they held a meeting, and it has been unanimously agreed that Ayédàtiwa is going to pay all of them. Like Bokobo. So that is why I drop my heart for him. I will continue to respect him as well. Together with his deputy. Yes, his deputy. People call him Okokwo here. There was a woman, 83-year-old woman yesterday at Ogwagwe market. He said up till today, he used to give them food and beverages and money. The woman is around 83 years old, either 83 or 85. He was asking me questions. He said, Adelami, he was even thinking he's still in Abuja. He never knew he's the current deputy governor of Ondo State. He said, often and often, he used to come and give, not only the woman, no, he said, all the widows. So I drop my heart for Adelami as well. God will, I powerfully continue to bless you. I thank all those who have vehemently decided to join us. Honorable West Okumolashi, thank you for joining us there. I know we are your way, Magbagwe. I know you will not forget. I've seen it. Motiri, I've seen the alert now. God will bless you. God will bless. That is Honorable Okumolashi for you, because we have Okumolashi has actually exhibited a bilateral combination of good character. Fatai, Alhaji Fatai Oladuba, aka Fatai Palace, God will elevate you. In the morning you are going to be blessed. In the afternoon you are going to be blessed. Ojale Eni Baje. Omotola ni Bamidele, Ogo Abuyo.